Hello, in this session we are going to learn how to use relative clauses in academic writing IELTS task 2. First, before we start, you have to understand what is a relative clause. So, relative clause, relative clause or relative clauses add or define information in a sentence. So, if you want to define information in a sentence, if you want to add some information in a sentence, you can use relative clauses. But what are the words used in relative clauses? We are going to learn about 4 words that are used to define or to add information in a sentence. First, let's understand who. Who is used to refer to person. If you want to define a person or add some information about a person, you can use relative clause, which includes who. Which can form a relative clause to talk about something. If you want to add information or to define something, you can use which. When is used to talk about time, to define time, to add information about time. And where is used to talk about place. If you want to define a place, if you want to add some information about a place, you can use where. So relative clauses add or define information in a sentence. Who refers to a person, which refers to a thing, when refers to time, where refers to place. Let's start with the first one, who. Let's have an example to show our idea. When I say physical trainers who are responsible for health should guide people to healthy lifestyle. Now, I said physical trainers. Who are physical trainers? I want to define physical trainers. So I said physical trainers who are responsible for health. Who are responsible for health? This is a relative clause. This is called relative clause. So, physical trainers who are responsible for health should guide people to healthy lifestyle. Like this, I defined physical trainer. Let's go to another example. Example number 2. When I say the average life expectancy, the average life expectancy. Now I want to define what is average life expectancy. I want to define it. I can say which is the age, which is the age scientists predict people to live, predict people will live too. This is defining the average life expectancy, but I have to complete my sentence. Is one of the first signs of healthy community. Like this, I have written a sentence which includes relative clause. This is the relative clause, which is the age scientists predict people will live to. This is the relative clause. I defined the average life expectancy. The average life expectancy, which is the age scientists predict people will live to, is one of the first signs of healthy community. Let's go to the next example. Number 3. When I say the causes of the disease. The causes of the disease. The causes of the disease start from a very early age, from a very early age, when children are creating their eating habits. When children are creating their eating habits or eating routines. Now, where is the relative clause? The relative clause is when children are creating their eating routines. Like this, I added some information. The causes of the disease start from a very early age. Age what? Age when. So when refers to the age, time, when children are creating their eating routines. Like this, I added more information to the sentence. Again, example number 4. When I say the programs are being run in Dubai. The programs are being run in Dubai. Dubai is a place where there are a large number of elementary schools. So like this, I said a complete sentence using a relative clause. Where is the relative clause? This is the relative clause. Where there are a large number of elementary schools. Where refers to Dubai, refers to the place. And here I added more information. Let's go back again. When I say relative clauses add or define information in a sentence, if you want to add information, if you want to define a subject in a sentence or to define something or someone, you can use a relative clause. So who refers to a person, which refers to a thing, when refers to time, and where refers to a place. Example number 1, physical trainers. Who refers to physical trainers? And here he defines physical trainers. The average life expectancy, which refers to average life expectancy. And here I define what is average life expectancy. Example number 3, when I say the causes of the disease start from a very early age. Age is a time, so I used when, and in this example I added more information. Number 4, the programs are being run in Dubai where there are. Where refers to Dubai because Dubai is a place, and here I added more information. Use relative clauses if you want to define someone or something, or define a place or time, or if you want to add some more information to your sentence, try to use this in writing task 2 in Ielts exam. Thank you very much. Please, if you like this video, click click subscribe and like to share you more information next time. Thank you very much.